Okay, so today I will talk about a noisy place I have been to. A noisy place that immediately comes to my mind is a busy street. In the city center is a popular area that attracts a huge crowd, especially tourists. If my memory serves me right, I went there last weekend during rush hour, which made it even noisier. I happened to pass by when I was meeting my friends. The place was so noisy because it was filled with people talking and laughing. There were cars and motorbikes honking non-stop, and the street vendors starting to attract customers. On top of that, loud music was played from nearby shops, creating constant background noise. Being there made me feel overwhelmed and a bit uncomfortable, especially because I went there to meet my friends. I was with two close friends and we wanted to talk and relax, but the noise made it difficult to communicate. I couldn't concentrate on anything, and after a while, I started to feel exhausted. However, I've also found the atmosphere energetic, and my friends seems to enjoy the lively vibe. Because of that, I had mixed feelings about being there. It was exciting for a short time, but I wouldn't want to stay there too long. I wouldn't want to stay there too long. Yeah. Okay, so in part three, I gonna answer some question like the first one is what kinds of noise are common in people's daily lives nowadays? Okay, so nowadays, common noise mainly come from transportation, such as cars and motorbikes. In urban areas, traffic noise is constant and hard to avoid. Besides that, people talking loudly and construction work also contribute significantly. This noise are part of daily life. Yes, so yeah. uh is Okay, so the second question is are there more noises in the city or in the countryside? Okay, so in my opinion, there is more noise in the city. Cities are bustling with activities, so traffic noise and construction sounds are everywhere. In contrast, the countryside is usually quieter with natural sounds. This helps people wind down. Okay, so the third question, let's deep into what are the advantage and disadvantage of living in a block city. So one major advantage of living in a big city is convenient facilities. People can easily access shops, restaurants, and public transport. However, a big disadvantage is noise and stress. Constant noise can make people feel irritated and affect their quality of life. So the next question is how does noise affect people's daily lives? So noise can have both physical and mental effects. It can cause headaches and fatigue, and affect sleep quality. Mentally, people may feel stressed or irritated. As a result, their productivities at work or study may decrease. So yeah. Yeah. So the last question is: do you think children should be allowed to make noise in public place? I think it depends on the place. In parks or playgrounds, children should be allowed to make noise to express themselves. However, in places like libraries or hospitals, silence should be maintained. Parents should keep an eye on their children to avoid disturbing others. Yeah, so that's my point.